how to build discipline and become that girl, especially in 2026. Some of these things I want you to do on the ASAP, like literally before you return to work and life gets busy again and you can make 101 excuses. We're going to be going through 5 tangible tips and also just some non-negotiables. I really also want to talk about like the micro decision fatigue. So let's go straight in. First things first, your environment is making you feel like a hot mess. The reason that everything feels so hard, you feel undisciplined, you feel stuck, you're feeling lazy, and you're shaming yourself for it. And so all the things you say about yourself is because your environment is literally forcing thousands of decisions every single day. And if you're a long time listener, you know that I have struggled with this before. I would feel like my room is messy, my life is a hot mess, my carpet has hair on it, like, you know what I mean? Like just annoying fucking things. But when your room is messy, your wardrobe is chaos, your apps are overwhelming, your camera roll storage is full, and you keep clicking that same thing every day. Same with when your update, the automatic update is ready to go and you're like, dismiss another day, and it's literally been 5 months of you clicking that same button every single day. It requires energy. Everything requires energy. Discipline, Wow, I'm talking too fast. Discipline becomes 10 times easier when you actually set your environment up to support you, right? So right now, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my bed. She's a hot mess. And I'm like, I can either, when I'm done with this, throw it all on the floor or clean it up. If it takes 2 minutes, which it's not going to take 2 minutes, it's going to take more than 2 minutes. But if it takes 2 minutes, do it in the moment. So to-do list before we return back to work and life gets crazy again and we can use 101 excuses. I have been doing this for the last month. I have 1 terabyte on my phone and she got to like 980 gigs. And I was like, I have a problem. I'm a content creator, okay? I have a problem and I need to nip it in the bud now. So clearing camera rolls. Literally get rid of the shit. I have so many screenshots of random things that I've never come back to. Think about like on TikTok, all the saved recipes and all the favorited things that you've saved to come back to read later, to look up. We never do it. Now's the time to do it. And if you don't want to do it, take it out of your save because that folder in the back of your mind is requiring energy. Deleting apps. I have the setting on where like if you don't go on an app for a few months, it like kind of uninstalls from your phone. Gives me the shits when I go to like Coles and my Flybuys is gone. I'm like, kill me now because I don't have a local Coles, so I don't go that often and it fucking deletes, pisses me off. But it's so good to actually show you like what you're kind of hoarding on your phone that you don't even use. So deleting apps, notes app. Oh my God. Before I changed the way I was doing my in-person coaching, all the notes were in my phone on the notes app. Why am I saying were? They're still there. I need to go through that right now. I literally have everyone's notes in there with their weights lifted, any like, I don't know, feedback, all of these things in my notes. Anytime I want to write something on my story or like make a post, I start brain dumping in my notes. I have 15 different notes for brain dumps of content. That's enough. Put it all in the same one. What the fuck? Like, I need to definitely go through that. Next, bedside table, like nightstand, going through the drawers. I feel like that is such an easy place to just throw things in. In this room, I literally don't even have drawers for my bedside table. It's just this like topper thing, and it makes you and forces you to be more minimalist and put things in the bin like straight away. Or like, yeah, just put things away. And now I literally just have like a water bottle, my charger. That's kind of it. My vitamins, like it literally go through your drawers because my drawers are insane and they were insane before I actually changed over to this bedside table. So go through your drawers. Wardrobe. I did a spring clean recently and there was so much there that last time I spring cleaned, I said to myself, if I don't touch these again throughout this season, throughout this year, they're going in the bin, meaning I'm going to donate them. But I didn't touch them. I literally did not touch them. And I was like, why am I holding on to this? It's the same as like you're holding on to clothes that used to fit you or you want to fit into like a size too small that you're like, I want to be back there. No. How many seasons have you held on to that for? Sometimes we have to just actually accept that we're not our 14-year-old selves anymore. We're probably not going to fit that outfit. Right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean you're overweight. It means you actually grew the fuck up. And sometimes they don't fit anymore and we need to stop letting them stay in our wardrobe. On the top of that, odd socks. Every single time the washing comes back, I get like one singular sock. And I'm like, where's the other one? So then I just like put it in my drawer waiting for the other one to pop up and now I have odd socks in there. Clean it. clean it. Things falling off hangers, me to a T. Puffers and stuff, they like break my hangers or they bend my hangers and then they fall off. And I just have random hangers in my wardrobe. Well, I did until I cleaned it up. Clothes you swear you're going to wear again, get rid of them, okay? We're moving on. Clean your space, rearrange your room, make things fun again. Lately, obviously, I work from home. So I was like, oh, my office is feeling really mundane. I share it with my partner. His desk is black. It does not match the aesthetic whatsoever. That room's also not painted. I hate the color of the walls. All the other rooms are a different color. It just doesn't even make sense. And I was like, I really want to fix that, but that's like such a big task, right? And I've talked about this before. When you set such big tasks, it becomes like the too hard basket, right? But I was like, what is something small I can do right now? And I was like, let's rearrange the room. So my partner moved his desk across, so I had more space for like my walking pad because I have the standing desk. And then I would like put my walking pad there, and then my chair wouldn't fit anywhere. And then I was like, this is like too chaotic. We have two big office chairs. It's too much. It's too much. And he was like, I'll just move my desk across. And I was like, perfect. Feels a little bit better. Still hate the paint. We'll keep you updated on that. But how can we just rearrange and freshen up our space a bit? I also recently cleared off my vanity. You might see it sometimes in my photos. It's like looks so messy in the back. It's so annoying. So I cleared it and then I put only really like my perfumes and some things on there. I'm a dumper though. Sometimes I do come and dump things on there. Like I'm looking at her right now and she's got some client Christmas presents. Put it away. What the fuck? Anyway, fresh journal and calendar. If you haven't already, this is your sign. They're like going to be 50% off by now. So go in, get a 2026 fresh calendar, get a fresh journal, start the year right. I love a journal. You guys know this. I love a brain dump. I love to just write on a fresh piece of paper the most random things ever. Okay? If I'm having a mentee bee and I'm having a moment, I'm putting it on paper. I'm not messaging anyone. I'm not asking for external opinions. I'm putting it on a piece of paper and getting clear. I also really steered away from the physical notebook this year. The physical calendar this year. I think I had one, but I was like not using it, but I cannot get around using the laptop for it. Even like goal setting. The other day I was in a bit of a goal setting like call and everyone was using their laptops and I was like, no, pen and paper, pen and paper, pen and paper. So this is your sign. Even if you think that you're not going to use it and you can use your laptop and you can use your phone, no, 2026 is a year to reduce our screen time. So go and get a physical planner. They're going to be on sale right now, I'm sure. So go and get one. I said this at the start, but if it takes less than 2 minutes to do it now, aka putting away clothes after work, getting changed, putting it away, putting things back into its place on like your vanity, opening a package and getting rid of the packaging straight away, or trying it on straight away. Sometimes I wait to open packages until I have the energy to try it on because I do not detag until I've tried it on. Some people I know, my partner, literally take the tag off before they've even tried it on. I'm like, you don't even know if it fits you or if you like it. Now you can't return it. What are you doing? So I always like wait a little bit and put it in the corner so that it's not all the rubbish is everywhere. This clothing is everywhere. The tags are still on and you haven't tried it on. So you're keeping the box. Mess. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. Why did I write this twice? I wrote physical notebook, but I wrote, and this is true, the new age technology blocks creativity. Facts. And you go on your phone to write your brain dump and then next minute you're scrolling on TikTok and you're like, how did I end up here? Right? So I'm definitely taking a step back from that. Emails, unsubscribe. I kid you not, one of my emails, not my business email, like my personal email, is at full capacity and says that I need to like buy storage because I get that many emails from brands. And like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind if they send like 1 or 2 a week, but they're sending like 15 a day at this point. Especially like recently in Black Friday and all. Get out of town, unsubscribe. They've made it easier now on Gmail to unsubscribe as well. So like don't use the excuse like that's going to take so long. Like no, they have like this full thing on Gmail now where it literally just shows you them all and you can click like tick a box and it unsubscribes. Like love that. Okay, going through 5 tips, non-negotiables because we're becoming that girl in 2026. Sleep routine. So many of us are not getting enough hours. I don't know how you guys function. I'm getting 8 to 9 every single night. And if I'm not, don't talk to me. Literally don't talk to me because I'm not going to be a nice person. Sleep routine is so important. It's the reason that you're waking up. When you're sleeping 4 hours, you're waking up feeling inflamed. You're waking up feeling lethargic, sluggish, bloated. That's why your day turns to shit. That's why you have such intense cravings. 99% of your cravings is because you didn't get enough sleep, and that is exactly what happens. We don't get enough sleep. It triggers a hormone, and then we're literally starving. That's science. Facts. You need to work on your sleep routine. Next, strength training, hot girl walks. I actually think it's so hot for you to like say, I'm going to the gym. When your friends invite you out and they're trying to like put themselves first and oh, you're so boring. No, I think it's so hot that I'm going to work on myself, get in the gym, put my earphones on, get in my own world, phone on do not disturb, no distractions, because I'm not spending time. We're literally wasting so much time of our life on our screens. And it's really starting to bother me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not. So spend time doing things. And it's hard at first. It's hard. You got to pick up your phone. The other day I left my phone in my room, and then I twice went, where's my phone? Looking for my phone. Why? Just so I can anxiously check the time for the 100th time. Why? So I can just refresh Instagram for no reason, right? Go into the gym, phone on do not disturb, put your music in, don't scroll, do your workout, do something for you. Because at the end of the day, what is scrolling actually satisfying? It's a 5-minute dopamine hit, and you're just comparing yourself to everyone else. You probably actually hop off feeling worse about yourself. So none of that. And hot girl walks. I actually think it's so hot to get outside and go for a walk. Not the weather's hot, it's so hot. Go for a walk, romanticize your life. The reason everything feels so mundane is because you wake up feeling lethargic, bloated, feeling like shit. Then you go to work, the place that you hate, and feel like shit, surrounded by these miserable people at work who are making comments all the time. Fuck them. And then you come home, and then you watch Love Island, or you scroll on your phone, and you're just consuming, comparing, and then you go to bed. And repeat, and repeat, and repeat. Boring. No wonder you feel depressed. No wonder you feel miserable. No wonder your life feels so fucking shit and mundane. And this is not me being a hater. This is me saying wake up, go to the gym, go on a walk, go do Pilates, go do yoga. Some of my clients have started introducing yoga on the weekends just for the movement and mental health and stretching and all of the things, not actually for weight loss or anything like that. It gets you off your phone. It gets you surrounded by other people. I actually think community is going to be such a big thing this year. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded people is the way to go, and you're not going to get that through social media. Yeah, you might meet them through social media or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But no, we crave in-person connection. We crave in-person events. And I feel like that's always been a thing. You guys know I run the community walks all through 2025, and I'm I want connection. I know you all crave connection. Don't let this scroll hole consume your life. Moving on. You need an everything notebook. As I said, something to really, really brain dump into, to just write down whatever. You need one. And that's a non-negotiable. Go get a lined piece of paper notebook, hardcover right now. So in case it gets damaged in your bag, if you know, you know. Next. As I said, limiting your screen time, starting with a Sunday afternoon. 2 p.m., no more time on your phone. Start small. Obviously, that sounds so rogue. Start small. But, okay, cool. It's 2 o'clock. I'm turning my phone off. I'm only going to pick it up once every hour or two. Or maybe starting with, okay, I'm turning my phone off at 5 o'clock. And do you need to turn it off? No, but do not disturb. Put it in a different room. Go do something else, especially in daylight savings. We have so many more hours in the day, and everyone is just spending them sitting at home on their phones. No, we're done with her. Next, clarity. What are you actually working for right now? What are you working towards? Does it make sense? Why do you care? We need to really figure out our why, because without a why, we fall off. So you saying okay, I'm going to limit my screen time. Why? Well, because it makes me feel like shit. Why? Because I compare myself to everyone else. Okay, and what are you going to do instead? I don't know. Well, then you're not going to do it, right? But if you're I'm going to make sure I read on Sunday afternoon. I'm going to make sure I do my meal prep and get ready for the week. I'm going to make sure I look at my workouts for the week. I'm going to make sure I fill out my check-in for my coach so it's actually submitted early. I can actually sit down and be intentional with it, put time into it, and submit it off. Too often I see you girls just writing in your check-in on a whim and sending it in. What are you doing? Do you not care about yourself enough to sit down and actually fill out your check-in and spend time and intentionality writing what actually is important to you? Find that clarity. Find your why. This is a little bonus one, and as I said, make it fun. Romanticize everything. Just make it fun. Not everything needs to make sense. Not everything needs to have a full purpose. Just make something. Messy action is better than no action. So for example, every single Monday, I wake up, I do my progress photos, I don't submit to them to anyone because I'm not working with anyone, but I do my photos, my measurements, and my weight. I then go on my hot girl walk, or I go and train legs, and then I go on my hot girl walk. I'm listening to my favorite podcast. I'm meeting up with a friend. I'm getting my coffee, whatever. And then all my steps are done by 10 a.m. Now, if you're well, Jess, I start work at 9. Have discernment. This could be 9. This is just for my schedule. Make it your own. But romanticize it. That is my Monday morning. That is where I will be. And then everything is done by 10 a.m. and I'm feeling fucking great. Getting straight into work and getting everything, like I've ticked off and filled up my cup first, so then I can show up for everyone else. So where are you, as I said in that example before, where are you waking up feeling like shit, going to work, projecting, feeling shit on everyone else, or letting everyone project on you? Where is that happening in your life? Because every single non-negotiable is an identity shift to becoming that girl, to being more disciplined. So a girl with a bedtime routine who knows that she's going to get 9 hours of sleep, 8 hours of sleep, at least minimum 7 hours of sleep, sees herself as someone who actually prioritizes her well-being, prioritizes actually wanting more out of life. A girl who strength trains sees herself as someone who wants to be strong, who wants to be fit, who wants to have a long life of strength, who actually honors her body and loves what she sees and loves how she looks in clothes and feels fucking 10 out of 10. Because again, I know I always talk aesthetics, but it's also like, I know if I'm eating shit and I'm feeling shit, my mind's shit, I'm feeling unwell, I'm feeling bloated, I'm hating everything. And I don't want that for you girls. A girl with an everything notebook sees herself as someone who has intention in her life and lives intentionally and like has purpose. She's writing down what she wants. She knows what's important to her and she's moving with that. She's becoming in and aligned with what she wants. And these, like, they're not tasks. They're not like a tick a box. You really got to lean into it and like ask yourself what's important to you, because doing these things every single day signals to yourself, signals to your brain, this is important to me. This is who I'm becoming. That is how I'm a disciplined girl. Like that is how I'm becoming that girl. Your brain knows. And unfortunately, we're human. So we're built to be comfortable. We don't want to be uncomfortable. It's scary to do things that feel uncomfortable, right? But we need to keep plodding along and ticking the boxes to show ourselves that we are capable of more and we are capable of becoming that girl and being disciplined and doing all of the things easily. Like I can wake up on a Monday morning with my period. I can wake up on a Monday morning with 101 things to do for the week. Maybe something's happened over the weekend. I don't even know. Maybe work is absolute chaos, but that doesn't stop me from going for my walk. I could wake up and be 2 kilos up on the scale, but that doesn't stop me from going because I'm not acting out of emotion. I'm setting my goals and I'm following them no matter what happens day to day. And if I say I'm going on a walk and getting my steps and doing my session, that's what I'm doing regardless of if some random person has sent me a hate message. You know what I mean? So these act as a reminder to stay on track, and it's not about perfection. It's literally just about progress and small little tasks adding up. Like we're habit stacking here to go a little bit better, to go a little bit more. So for example, choosing sleep over doom scrolling. You're going to get more sleep. Like think about your nighttime routine right now. I bet you go to bed and just scroll on TikTok for hours and hours and hours. And like guilty, sometimes I am on TikTok before bed, but there's a time and place to be like, fuck, I need to go to bed. Why is it midnight and you're still scrolling? No. Next, going to the gym when you'd prefer the couch. Don't we all? But you're going to go to the gym because you're a disciplined hot girl. Putting your phone in another room, as I said, it's hard, but that's what we do. That's the little habits that stack up. Saying no when you usually people please. So many of you are saying yes to everyone else to people please and then putting yourself last. That's not the energy we want for 2026. Say no. Who cares at the end of the day? And if someone doesn't want to be your friend because you say no to doing one thing, that's their problem. As long as you properly communicate why, like just being like, no, I can't come because I want to do this, whatever, rather than like making up some fucking lie. Hate lies, you already know that. But there's nothing wrong with saying no. And then doing the boring things consistently. I understand sometimes doing the same workout routine can be boring. I understand every single Monday looking exactly the same can be boring, but you can switch it up. You can make it fun by listening to fun music, listening to your favorite podcast, all of the things. Like just keep compounding. If you get in your head about it being so boring, you're never going to do it. At the end of the day though, like nobody can do the work for you. Nobody but you wants to see you win. Like I want to see you win, but everyone are secret little haters. Your friends are going to want to keep you stuck. They're going to want you to come to all these events and not do the things that you said you're going to do because they're haters, right? Nobody wants to see you win and nobody can do the work for you. So I want you to really sit down and figure out, what do I want? Get that clarity and fucking put your head down and do the work. People love to see you stuck. They don't want to see you thrive because that makes them feel better about themselves. When you thrive, friends become really distant and quiet and weird because they don't want to see you doing so good when they're feeling really, really shit. Life is too short and our 20s are too short to feel shit 24/7. So I really just want you to figure out what's important to you, what you want, and let's get over this feeling of being shit, feeling shit, looking shit, all of the things 24/7. That is all from me. As always, as you know, rate the podcast 5 stars and follow along so you get notified every single week when I upload. I'm so excited for 2026 together. I hope you enjoyed the episode and I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah.